Call this Atwater City Council meeting of October 28, 2019 to order. Pledge of Allegiance led by Fred Castiglione and the invocation by Pastor Alfred Perez. Please remain standing for the invocation.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing.
Father, we're so thankful, Lord God, for this day. Father, as we come together, we ask, Lord, that your blessing would be upon this meeting. Father, I pray that you would impart your wisdom, your knowledge, your truth. Impart, Father, unto your people, or your leaders, Father, productivity. We pray, Father, for your divine blessing. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen.
Roll call.
Ambrose?
Here.
Hale?
Here.
Raymond?
Here.
Pierre is absent. Creighton?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Mayor's report out of closed session. City Attorney.
Mayor, the council considered several items under closed session. At today's meeting, no reportable action was taken.
Subsequent need items.
Mayor, there are no subsequent need items.
Approval of agenda as posted or amended.
Motion to approve the agenda.
Mayor,
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
City manager has a comment.
Mayor and City Council, I would respectfully request that item number 12 be adjourned to a special meeting to be held on Wednesday, October 30th at 5 p.m. to present to the full council. One of our council members is absent from today, and this being such an important issue, this is the resolution calling and giving notice for special municipal public safety transaction and use tax. I feel it would be beneficial to have the whole council available. This is an important issue for the city's financial future, and I know this isn't a council-based decision that the council didn't create the issues. You've inherited it, and I know you take this responsibility. You don't take it lightly, so I would ask that we continue for a full council.
So to clarify that, you're asking item 12 be pulled for a special meeting on Wednesday, the 30th at 5 p.m.
Yes.
So do we need a motion on that?
So Mayor, just to be clear, it's adjourning this regular meeting
To continue it,
to
okay.
October 30th at 5 p.m. to consider item number 12 regarding placing a special placing the tax on the March 3rd election. So it's adjourning this regular meeting to October 30th at 5 p.m. It does require a motion and a vote of the council.
Okay. Council, what's your pleasure?
I'll make a motion that we remove item 12 and
Go ahead, finish your motion, and I want to open that up to public real quick.
and reschedule for Wednesday the 30th at 5.
I'm going to go ahead and go to the public right now. Okay, I'm going to open up to public comment right now for item number 12. If anybody's here for item number 12, you want to make a comment, we're going to move this to Wednesday, the 30th at 5 p.m. as an agenda item. Seeing nobody, we'll close the public comment. Bring it back to the dais for a second or direction.
I'll second the motion.
Motion by Kale, second by Ambrose.
Raymond?
Yes.
Ambrose?
Yes.
Kale?
Yes.
Creighton?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Ceremonial matters. So we have a lot of people here tonight, a couple hundred people looks like, for somebody really, really special. So I'm going to come down and introduce this person, and we're going to do a ceremony that I've never seen done here in our city. It may have happened before, but something special tonight is going to happen for the city of Atwater and the residents of Atwater. So stand by. Council, you want to join me down there? we're gonna get the microphone. Why don't you come over here? You guys all know who this is right here, right? Joseph. Is this on? Okay. Can you guys hear me? Okay, so today we are going to recognize a member of our community, a beloved member of our community, somebody that's led through the years, your leadership and your caring and your love of this community and the people in this room, your love for everybody here, and the positive things you've done over the years is why we're going to recognize you tonight. I don't think you completely understand why you're here, but we're going to treat you the way you need to be treated and give you the respect that you deserve. And this is what the city of Atwater, what we've been trying to do for the last few years, is the positive progress, the positive things that are going on out there. He's done these things that we're going to talk about tonight with no recognition in mind. He's doing the right thing all the time. His family's done the right thing. The employees have done the right thing. So tonight we're going to present you with the key to the city.
Wow. Boy, a little bit hard for me. I'm coming from Italy. No, when I was young. Oh my God.
So right here. Right there. How old were you there?
That was my brother.
That was your brother?
Can be me.
Fred, that was you. Was that him or his brother? That's you.
That's me. That's me.
Yeah. So how old was about 13 there?
Yeah, I was 13. Yeah. My father was 18 when I got married.
Yeah, young man.
Yeah, we're very.
So you got married in Sicily?
In Sicily, we got married in Sicily. You know what Sicily is, right? Everybody knows Sicily. You're probably gonna say some word. No. There is nothing wrong over there. It's beautiful. Right, Freddie? It's beautiful. You love
Fred, why
it.
don't you come join us, please?
Yeah. You going?
Over here next to your father on this side.
So that's my father. That's
Yeah, I'm your son.
Okay. So Freddie. Right.
No, I just want her to rotate. We got a lot of pictures of it.
Oh my God. You're kidding me.
We had to get you going to work.
So you know who provided all these pictures? And this isn't all. We got more. Right here.
You know what? In those days, I don't know how, but I was work till
Yeah, there's yours.
till I got older.
Hands and knees, working your tail out.
Oh, that is nice. Yeah. I don't like this.
No, I shaved mine off too.
No, yeah, exactly. That's from Italy, I guess. Yeah. No, wasn't enough for either. Okay, that is beautiful. That is good. Wow, that's wow. That is.
So, Fred, why don't you say a few things here? Talk about your dad real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Just Giuseppe Castiglione, been living here since 1978 in Atwater, I believe, 1978.
Yeah.
Moved here from Monterey and got into the construction business here in Atwater, doing Wathen homes. Built probably pretty much half the houses in Atwater. Been doing it ever since, and been.
Partner.
Oh, of course, you got a partner. Uncle Gino's Uncle Gino here? Is Uncle Gino here? No, he's not here tonight.
No.
Okay, so, but yeah, they are G&G, Giuseppe and Gino. They started the business in 1983, I believe.
Yes.
And been focused on concrete work throughout the valley, Sacramento to Tulare. And currently have over 450 employees, so.
Largest employer in town.
Yes, so. And he's done quite a bit for the city, and
Let's
that's
talk
why
about
that's
that.
why we're here.
Let's talk about what he's been doing lately.
Lately,
You did a big project over at the Bloss House. A beautiful,
I did.
beautiful project.
And what I want to let you know, I did it that one. Everything I did there was the very best thing. You're never gonna
Top quality.
You're never gonna stop. It's gonna be always good for forever. It's this. I give it to the city. That's the city. Belong to the city. You're never gonna
It'll last
fall.
forever.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be forever.
And you did some stuff at the Catholic Church? You donated a lot of stuff over there too, in the front there?
Yeah, that's a lot.
transformed the
Yes,
front of that?
That's a lot.
Boys and
yeah.
Girls Club?
Yeah, a lot of those.
Fourth of July committee.
How many years on the 4th of July committee? All your
How many
equipment
did-
for the 4th of July. Without you, we wouldn't have the 4th of July.
The 4th of July.
Yes.
4th of July, boy.
I gotta say something. So the 4th of July committee, so there's nobody more American than this guy right here. Nobody more American. I tell you, I love how patriotic you are, and it's inspiring, and it keeps us younger guys carrying the flag with you.
That's because I love this place. I love this the city that we have. The best city. It's a small. It's not very big, but it's beautiful. It's all good. And the way, everything I wanted to do for the city, the lady over there, she's been pushing me to a lot. And I wish her great would be with us. You know, I was with him for a long time. I really miss him. I really miss him. You know,
We
he
all
was, we all do. But he was with me like.
Greg McDaniel.
I was telling you, I think you could be my father. He said, Joe, wait a minute. You know what? You know, he said I was 2 years older than him. How can I could be your father? I didn't know. He said, you bullshit me. Really? I agree. Because yeah. You're gonna put that one too?
That's okay. So you're right.
Yeah, I did.
We do miss him. You're right.
Yeah,
That was
he-
very kind of you to say that.
Really. I didn't know that he was look older than me.
But he
I
worked
know-
hard.
I find out later before he left. And that's too bad. That's really too bad. He was a wonderful guy. He did a lot of work for the city. A lot of work.
And you carried that on, and that's why we're here
Right.
tonight, is because some real special things you've done. So let me get
Yes.
the prize for you tonight. And I want to show you first, but this is going to be presented to you right here tonight. The key to the city of Atwater. I'm going to read this, and you're going to look out in the audience and just enjoy this, because this is about you. This is not about anybody else in the universe. This right now is about you and the kind of things you've done. So I'm getting choked up. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do more, you know.
We never said you could stop. We're going to try to encourage you, and that's why Fred's up here too, so that you pass it on with him. So this is my first proclamation as a mayor, my first official big ceremony, and this is real special to me, and I got to choose who to give this to. So I'm going to give this a shot and use without botching the name. So this proclamation of the city of Atwater, whereas Giuseppe Castiglione was born in the town of Custonaci on the Italian island of Sicily. Whereas Giuseppe Castiglione moved to the United States at age 18 to the city of Atwater in 1978. Can you keep the slides moving so we can see when he was here when he was a young man?
Oh, yeah.
Whereas Giuseppe Castiglione has been married to Bella Castiglione for 49 years. Would you mind coming up here? Please come up here. Whereas Giuseppe Castiglione has 2 children, Paula and Freddie, 3 grandchildren, Isabella, Giuseppe, and Christina. Whereas Giuseppe Castiglione is respected and admired by his community members and family in his role as co-founder of G&G in 1983. Whereas Giuseppe Castiglione moved G&G headquarters to Atwater, California in 1990 with a satellite facility in Selma and South Sacramento, which employs over 400 employees today. I bet you guys didn't know that. 400, that's the biggest employer in our city. Whereas Giuseppe Castiglione has been committed to spreading community pride citywide through his work on behalf of the residents of Atwater and making the city of Atwater a better place to live. Whereas Giuseppe has contributed extensively to the Relay of Life, Atwater 4th of July Committee, Atwater Historical Society, golf tournaments, various sports teams, Merced County Office of Education, and a major contributor to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. And now therefore, I, Paul Creighton, the mayor of the city of Atwater, present the key to Giuseppe for many contributions in promoting positive progress in the city of Atwater. Please accept this on behalf of the city.
Congratulations. Yeah. I would like to thank all of you for coming, really. This is wonderful. I didn't expect this. Thank you very much. And yeah, it's true, everything that they said here. And we have been married for 49 years. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much. You know what I want to say? All these people here, very wonderful people. I love it. All good people. You're not just here, but outside. It's a good city. It's a wonderful. I'm very happy to live here forever.
Thank you, Joe. We love you, man. We love you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So at this time, I'm going to invite the immediate family to come up on the stage with us so we take some pictures. Please don't anybody leave, because then we're going to do a complete picture with all the G&G up here also, and you're going to go around the back of the dais here. So family, please come forward.
The media family. My media family.
So I want Giuseppe and you two up front. You can organize it, Fred. Yes, sir. Oh, good. Welcome. Glad you made it.
Congratulations.
There you go. He's saying thank you real quick. So, as you guys can see tonight, pretty special moment. We got people clear out in the lobby, out the door there. We're going to take some pictures real quick, and then, like I said, we're going to have everybody else come up and take some pictures, and we're going to take a recess after that. We've got some water and cookies over there, so once he's done saying hello to everybody, we'll move along. So, let's go. You're right, sit front and center. Yeah, here. You come over here. Let me see that right there. You guys can hold this together. Leave it right there, like this. Okay. So you guys got to figure out how to get back in. Okay, is this, Fred, is this all the family? Okay, so, Glenn, you want to start taking some pictures? This is the immediate family. Okay, wait, hold up. Oh, we got one more to go. Okay, now I'm going to jump in the picture because I want to get a picture with this wonderful man here.
Yes.
I'm going to come join you. I'm going to stand right behind you two.
Definitely.
Here we go. Yes. Okay, now back where you were at. Yes. Okay, so now everybody with G&G, you walk, split half go this way up on the dais, the other half on this way of the dais. We want to get all you guys in the picture also, so come on, please come forward.
Rosa and Jane.
And then whatever overflows, we'll just move this one.
Yeah, go for it.
Watch your step, Mom, right there. Watch your step. Yeah, we're gonna stay here, but we just wanna get. Yeah, stay. Fred, can you help me get guys? Can you help me organize this?
Yeah.
Crowd it in as tight as you can. And then we need. Okay, you guys stop right here. Come down here. The rest of you guys go behind him. No, come on down in front. What about this guy right here? Come on. Keep going. Just move around the back. Go on the other side over there. Okay. No, you guys got to come from this one. The orange shirt this way. You stay there. You guys got to come around the front.
That's right, you didn't have
You're the family.
On this side. So, yeah.
You're the family.
I don't know.
Okay, so do we got everybody there? On a chair. Can you get a chair? You guys rotate on the chair? No, but we got a lot of strong guys. We'll get them up there. Let's get up here. Fred. Yeah, we're going to bring him up here with us. Fred, can we help? We need a couple of your guys who are strong. We're going to lift you up there. So, this guy right here is pretty big. Oh.
All you have to do is software.
Yeah. There you go. Glenn, can you move the podium? Yeah, move it that way.
He lost that one on the job. He lost that job.
Oh, okay. We're going to keep him up here. We're going to move this out of your way. Okay. We're looking pretty good. Fred, over about right there.
Hey, Glenn.
Okay.
Glenn, bet you wish you had an iPhone right now for this picture.
If you're tall, you could probably get right there.
Yeah, I'd be down here a little bit.
Oh, teasing.
You gotta come over here.
Tall up here. I know.
Right over here behind her. Perfect. Okay, so you guys get on a chair, start taking some pictures here. Okay. Just like this. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture with me, then I'm gonna get out and just get the family and the crew. Okay, now one with just the family and the crew. All right, everybody, there you go. There's Giuseppe Castiglione. Let's give him a round of applause. Watch your step coming down, guys. So at this time, we're going to take a 15-minute recess. We got water, so we're going to take a recess, visit with Giuseppe, tell him some stories about when you guys worked together or something. Want to sit in the mayor's chair? Go ahead. Call the meeting back to order. Presentations. Monthly verbal report by our Merced County District 3 Supervisor, Darren McDonough. You have, keep it under 2 hours, please.
I will keep it very quick. And somebody said there's still cookies and stuff left over, so maybe if I take long enough, we could do another break and go have some more cookies. No, thank you, Mayor, Council, very much for having me here. I will keep it short. Our Merced County Connection just came out. We are producing this once a month. The video will be out here pretty soon. You can access this. I brought you copies, and somebody had brought it up how expensive it was maybe to print these. We do print these ourselves in the office, and I just print enough for you. Everybody else can access it online, so we're keeping it there. I did want to report out that the Atwater Merced Expressway, or not, sorry, let's go back to the Campus Parkway Expressway is 86% done. It's almost ready. That's a county project, and the reason I like to mention that is because it's still part of the same loop. The Atwater Merced Expressway is part of the campus loop that we call it, and the county has submitted a funding plan for the Atwater Merced Expressway, and so we'll be moving forward on that
Through NCAG.
Yes. Well, yeah, the county's gone through it and we submitted it, but I see how much that's going to help the city of Atwater, and it's something we've been working on for a long time. Your mayor is a director on that board as well. I actually saw Lori in the audience the other day. We had a little contentious meeting last week. Sorry you missed it, Paul. But
I sent Brian instead.
But you sent Brian there, and he did a fantastic job. But I'll keep it short. That's where we're at. Revenues are good at the county. We're rolling at a really good, steady pace. We are seeing them start to level off a little bit. We know that we're 10 years into a steady increase in our economy. We know that the country usually goes through 8-year cycles. So we're cautiously approaching where we are now. The county is at full, we are exactly where we were before the last downturn in our revenues. And so I am actually working to bring a policy to the Board of Supervisors so we have a policy in place so we can move with the percentages for these reserve funds, because we're seeing that revenues, not only are revenues going up, but our expenses are going up as well, and we have to be better prepared for the next downturn. Are there any questions?
Council? Nope. Thank you.
You got it.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor, for your work.
Thank you.
Consent calendar.
Background information has been provided on all matters listed under the consent calendar, and these items are considered to be routine. All items under the consent calendar are normally approved by one motion. If discussion is requested on any item, that item will be removed from the consent calendar for separate action.
Are there any items on the consent calendar that the city council would like to remove for separate discussion and possible action? Councilman Raymond.
Motion to approve the consent calendar.
Second.
Motion by Raymond, second by Ambrose.
Kale?
Yes.
Ambrose?
Yes.
Oh,
Raymond.
let me call public comment real quick first.
Okay.
Any members of the public like to come forward at this time regarding the consent calendar? Please come forward. Seeing none, we'll close public comment. Continue the roll call. My apologies.
I'm going to start over.
Okay.
Kale?
Yes again.
Ambrose?
Yes.
Raymond?
Yes.
Creighton?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Public hearings. Resolution adopting the City of Atwater Americans with Disability Act, Self-Evaluation and Transition Plan. Manager Peretta.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. Yes, Mark Breda, General Services Manager, before you tonight. Staff has been working diligently for the last few months, getting together a transition plan that focuses on ADA and handicap issues, related issues throughout the city and within the city's own properties. Before you is a comprehensive, is a culmination of a bunch of work that was done behind the scenes, and a lot of studies being done, and we believe we have hit all the state and federal regulation requirements to keep with grant funding along with keeping our town as safe as possible.
Okay, I'll open it up to public comment and then bring it back to the dais. Any members, give any speakers?
No.
Any members from the public like to come forward on this item, please come forward at this time. Seeing none, we'll close public comment and bring it back to the dais. Council, any comments or questions for Manager Peretta? Seeing none, looking for direction?
I'll make a motion that we approve the recommendation as presented.
Second.
Motion by Kale, second by Ambrose.
Ambrose,
Yes.
Raymond,
Yes. Yes.
Kale,
Yes.
Creighton.
Yes.
Motion
Reports and
passes.
presentations from staff, awarding general construction contract for Mitchell Avenue reconstruction project. Manager Peretta?
Yes, good. Mayor, we're pretty excited about this one. This was long overdue for Mitchell Avenue reconstruction project. It's going to be approximately 300 feet of new road on Mitchell, starting almost parallel with Foster Freeze, and then it goes up 300 feet on it, and takes out a lot of the worn and broken up infrastructure that's there now.
Okay. Council, you have any comments or questions? We don't need to open this public, do we? Yeah. Public comment at this time? Oh, Ambrose, go ahead.
Want to do the public comment first? And
Yeah.
then can bring it-
Any members of the public like to come forward on this item, please come forward at this time. Seeing none, we'll close public comment. Ambrose?
I just wanted to know if we're going to have an ETA on when this is going to be completed. I know this is just awarding the bid, but
Project's due to start or beginning of December. Given weather and everything, we're hoping that it shouldn't take more than a couple of weeks after that. So if everything goes right before Christmas time, it should be done.
and have the residents in that area been notified?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a question. Right before Christmas, that's a paving job, right?
Yes.
So 50 degrees to pave?
Yes. Our engineers confident that this can happen with no issues.
In the plant, they're going to be running this winter?
Apparently so, yes.
Okay.
Taylor Backhoe has already been on it
Okay.
and making sure everything is in place.
Okay. Okay, looking for direction, council?
I'll motion to approve staff's recommendation as presented.
Yes.
Second.
Motion by Ambrose, second by Raymond.
City Attorney,
No, it's one motion for the two, the CEQA and the other.
we can do it in, okay, I just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
Do you want Ambrose to read the? Okay.
It's okay.
We're good.
Yes. So Ambrose did the first and then second,
Raymond?
Raymond. Thank you. Kale,
Yes.
Raymond,
Yes.
Ambrose,
Yes.
Creighton,
Yes.
motion passes.
Item 10, awarding general construction contract for Third Street Sidewalk Improvement Project. Manager Peretta.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. Again, tonight, staff recommends awarding Phase 1 construction of the amount of $81,095 for Third Street Sidewalk Improvement Project. This is going to go along Third Street, Quince, Summer Mulberry, and Fourth Street. Some of the sidewalks are, as we know, are needing some help in various portions of the city, and this happens to be one that we focal pointed on this particular project. It's a pretty exciting thing. We're bringing positive progress into the city of Atwater with these projects that we have, Wooden Way from before, Mitchell, the previous item, and now the Third Street Sidewalk Improvement Project.
Wonderful. I'll open it up to public comment at this time. Any members of the public like to come forward and speak on this item? Item number 10, seeing none, we'll close public comment. Raymond?
Seeing that we're actually fixing things, I'll motion to approve the item as presented.
Okay.
Second.
Motion by Raymond, second by Ambrose.
Raymond,
Yes.
Kale,
Yes.
Ambrose,
Yes.
Creighton,
Yes.
motion passes.
Item number 11, waiving first reading and introducing ordinance repealing and enacting Title 15, Buildings and Construction of the Atwater Municipal Code and setting a public hearing date. Peretta?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. Every 3 years, the California does a triannual adoption of its building codes, otherwise known as Title 24. So we, the city of Atwater, are following suit with the state's mandates and calendars. Before you tonight is the ordinance and staff reports adopting said building codes. They are going to be reflective of the 2019 code cycle.
Okay, open it up to members of the public for public comment. Any members at this time would like to come forward on item number 11? Please come forward. Seeing none, we'll close the public comment, bring it back to the dais. What's your pleasure, council?
And Mayor, if I may before, there was changes to the actual ordinance that was adopted, and they're up here on the dais, and they're back in the back. Just some changes. It was more clarifications to the ordinance that was in the packet. Just a few things that in going through it, we ended up catching, again, more of clarification purposes and adding things to make sure that, that anybody picking up the ordinance would know that those sections still exist.
Okay. Thank you. Council, your direction?
I'll make a motion that we waive the first reading and introduce ordinance number C-1019, repealing and reacting Title 15, Building and Construction.
Okay.
Second.
Motion by Kale, second by Ambrose.
Ambrose,
Yes.
Raymond,
Yes.
Kale,
Yes.
Creighton,
Yes.
motion passes.
Comments from the public? Do we have any comment cards?
We have John Slate,
Sean Slate? John Slate.
Italian Chief. I have to read really quick, hold on just a second. At this time, any person may comment on any item which is not on the agenda. You may state your name and address for the record, however, it is not required. Action will not be taken on an item that is not on the agenda. If it requires action, it will be referred to staff and replaced on a future agenda. Please limit comments to a maximum of 3 minutes. So first, we have Battalion Chief John Slate.
We're gonna have these two guys go up first. And then- Did you fill a card out, Richard? Okay, I'll call you up in a minute. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, council members, at the last meeting, I promised that I'd get some tickets for the annual tri-tip dinner that we're doing December 7th.
I'll be your Vanna.
So I got one extra set, so we have one, Councilmember Cynthia is missing, so we'll track her down. But Chief, if you'd be so nice, we got 5 tickets for everybody to sell to support this tri-tip dinner.
You know what? I'm gonna clap.
Good job.
That's brilliant.
So, and if you need more tickets, we can get those, and they're also available online, so people can order more.
If the supervisor would like tickets to this event.
Oh, he loves
I
that
have
water.
some of
He'll
them
probably
in
just
my
buy 5 of them
office.
himself.
Or John's even got some with him.
I was gonna say, I got tickets to sell up here.
I think
your guy.
He give him 10. He's a supervisor. He outranks everybody.
Absolutely. The tri-tip dinner is going to be December 7th at Station 41, that's 699 Broadway, and it's going to be from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, drive-through.
Why? Are you
This
doing
is for our, sorry about that, that's the most, first annual holiday fire and police toy drive.
Yes.
I wanted to make sure I did it in order, so fire and police toy drive.
Fire and police.
Yeah.
Alphabetical order. It's all good.
Good. But tickets are available online, or you can, sell those, or come to any of the fire stations, City Hall, and we have more available.
And you can pick some up through Supervisor McDaniel also.
How much are the tickets?
They are $45 a piece, and that includes one whole tri-tip, some Firehouse beans, 4 rolls, and a bag of salad.
Firehouse beans?
Firehouse beans.
Nice.
Yep, they're great. So it'll feed your whole family, and it's a great deal. There you go.
There you go.
Pre-Christmas party.
We have another announcement for the toy drive. This Friday, November 1st, everyone that's going to the Bloss Bowl at Atwater High School is invited to bring a unwrapped, packaged toy to our Stuff the Cruiser event. We're gonna have a police car there. Anybody that comes in with toys to the game can stuff the police cruiser and help either Atwater High School or Buac Colony High School win a trophy. Whoever gets the most donations is gonna win a trophy. So you guys can pledge to Buac or Atwater High School when you do it. And then, I got one more, and then I'm gonna sit down. Thursday, Halloween is coming. And if you've got trick-or-treaters, the police department is going to have trick-or-treat at the PD from 3:30 to 5. The first 200 kids that come to the PD's window for trick-or-treat will get a trick-or-treat bag that's reflectorized with safety tips and the whole 9 yards so they can go back out and be safe on Halloween. And that bag will have candy. We stuffed bags all day today with candy. So between 3:30 and 5.
At City Hall, so a lot of people don't know where PD's at in the window.
Come into City Hall and just walk down the corner and we're gonna be waiting for you and.
You have a sign out front for them where to go?
Yep, come trick or treat with us from 3:30 to 5 at the PD.
Awesome. Then we'll share that online and Twitter and all that?
Yep, already up.
Okay.
We're good?
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Making things happen in Atwater.
Next, we have Pastor Alfred Perez.
Thank you, Council Mayor. I'd like to request the use of 3rd Street for our annual Harvest Festival. And we are requesting from Drakely all the way to Broadway to block the 3rd Street off. It's a festival that we do every year, and would appreciate your consideration being able to block that street off for the use of that street for the evening events.
Raymond, go ahead.
Yes, Pastor, that was approved during the consent calendar.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
You're
Well,
safe
made my
this time.
job easier. Thank you.
Thank you. Then I'm going to bring that up in public comments about going to Planning Commission and Council. We're done. Anybody else? Mr. Johnson?
Well, I like how the media, the local media here, I don't know how you guys control them or anything, but just about 5 years, me and my wife has been speaking here at damn near every city council meeting. Not once have they reported any of the crimes that we've been speaking of that destroyed our lives. So, let me tell you, the media has a lot to do with the way they keep doing us, how they're doing us, let me tell you. And it's a shame on you guys for not covering the bad things that happen to people. Shame on you. This was something my wife wrote, because she's home weak and not feeling good and tired because for infusion she's been having. While I sit here tonight waiting for all the local residents to leave before I can speak, I think how can change happen if public comment is held after the public is gone? Just like there's at least a couple hundred people tonight, nobody got to hear a word we get to say, or our freedoms. It's 5 years already, it's continued violating our rights. I've got a right to let the public know what's going on and what they did to us. We have freedoms too. We are people, we're humans too. And how we get treated is terrible. I'm not sure who or what made that change, but it is going to fail the residents of Atwater. It seems to me that it is about controlling what information is let out to the public. These are valid concerns that all residents should be able to hear without it being made difficult for them. Awarding our youth is very important because they are our future. Since they are our future, they need to learn the good, the bad, and the ugly of politics. That's for damn sure. We should not shelter them from the reality of the truth. I sit here every time I come to these meetings knowing what I have to say is very important, not only to me, but to the rest of the public also. So to put us on the back burner seems to me like you're going to continue to cover up the many terrible crimes committed against my wife and I. Putting us at the end of the line is what we, the Johnsons, have come to expect from the city of Atwater. Maybe you should think about putting public comment back to the beginning of the meetings, because as we all know, the Johnsons will not be silenced, and to anger us is to inspire us. Thank you.
Any other members of the public?
Jeannie Knight, 2916 High Valley Court, Atwater. My question is about the newspaper article in the newspaper about Atwater being second in bad finances. I know that's an old article, but have you had any dealings with the state lately? Any correspondence, anything with the state?
We'll get with you after the meeting. We're not going to go back and forth, but yes, it's all, we're moving forward, but we'll get with you more details. You want more details?
I want more details. Thank you.
Not a problem. Any other members of the public like to come forward at this time?
Wendy Ward, Elm Avenue. I attended a meeting for the Planning Commission. You know, it's a waste of time to go there. I've heard that because you guys are the one that votes. This has to do with the gas station. As I told them, I was told to contact ABC myself because they would give me answers that I was not getting. I have been over and over again with the process, and I know that you guys cannot just transfer a liquor license from one establishment to another. That's the way it was made to sound. They were very dismissive to us, especially when my neighbor who lives right there on Winton Way, her house is set back next to what I'll call the Rock House, because it's right there on the other side of the proposed gas station site. They did not get a notice for that planning meeting. I went over there, knocked on their door. He took a picture of my notice, because I always bring my notice that I have with me if I'm going to talk to my neighbors. I wanted to find out who was going to come to the meeting. They were very dismissive to us and telling, you know, yeah, they've heard it. It's a dangerous intersection. And then guess what happens on Saturday night? We know what happened. I have pictures of it. It is so bad over there, and you guys do not understand. We don't want a liquor store there. I know for a fact, Danny, you have not been walking around that neighborhood. You guys are going to vote on this. Please hold off on your vote until you actually do some footwork and go and find out that people are not even being notified about these meetings. They don't know a liquor store and gas station is coming there till I knock on their door and tell them. That's ridiculous. I mean, I don't understand. You guys are supposed to be on the up and up. This is all supposed to have changed. There's not supposed to be any shady shenanigans going on. You guys need to really do this right. When all this started, I asked you to do this over again because I found out that people did not know, and send out the notices in Spanish, please. There's not, you guys don't even have an interpreter here if my neighbors want to come talk to you. I've been to a Merced City Council meeting. They have an interpreter in Spanish and Hmong there. How can we have nothing? Come on, guys, step it up. We deserve better than this. You guys want another row of taxes for the police. They're going to get it because we know what it's for. But you guys are disappointing everybody. You're going to be destroying our neighborhood. I'm not going away. I will be here every month telling you you're going to go through it with me. If I got to go through it and lose value in my home, you are going to know everything that's going on in my neighborhood. Thank you.
Any other members of the public like to come forward this time?
Good evening, Council. Kyle Lerda with the Republic Services. Actually here tonight to introduce you to our new operations supervisor for Merced County. He's been with us for just over 2 weeks now, and just wanted to have him come up and introduce himself.
Great.
And so you folks can get to see his face and get to know who he is.
Good evening. My name is Steve Galicchio. I'm from Los Banos, and as Kyle said, I am the new operations supervisor for Republic Services, handling all of the trucks, the truck drivers, and the totes and the dumpsters in Atwater. And I'm going to be around probably within the next 2 weeks, and I'd like to be able to stop into the office and chat with any of you that are here, kind of give you an idea what we're doing as Republic Services and what you as a council, as a city, Mayor Creighton, is needed from us. And, you know, the idea is to put our heads together and work together, and let's get this ball, keep it rolling for the betterment of the citizens. So if there's any questions, I will also bring by my contact information. I don't have any cards yet because 2 weeks they can't get them printed. But I will stop by and give you guys my contact information, and please feel free to call anytime.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And then we'll get you with, before you leave tonight, with our city manager so you guys can chat a little bit and then we can get those meetings going.
Very good. Thank you.
Any other members of the public like to come forward at this time?
Evening, City Council. Rich Miller, 334 Silva Drive here in Atwater, also pastor of Victory Baptist, 1280 Sierra Vista Street. Just wanted to come down and let you all know that our church this Sunday is celebrating 31 years here in Atwater, and my family is going to be celebrating our 10th year anniversary here, and we are excited about what's going on, as I've said many times before, in our city. And we do want to invite the public out, as I know Pastor Perez and them are having a fall festival, which is great. And we're going to have one a couple days after them on Saturday from 3 to 5, opening it to the public, just like they are at theirs. And so I hope folks in the community will be able to come to all of them. I know there's other churches as well that are doing trunk or treat and a safe environment for the kids to do the trick or treating. So I hope a lot of people will take advantage of that. But on Sunday at 10:30, we're going to have a morning service to commemorate the 31st anniversary of our church. If anybody's available, we want to invite everyone. And there is something special in it for you. You know, if someone says, well, you just invite me to come celebrate your church, we're having a taco truck come and we're paying for everybody who's there. Now, there is a catch. You do have to be there for the service, all right? I've been a pastor and in the ministry long enough to know there's people that are going to come at 12, right when we're getting ready to eat. You won't get a ticket to eat for free then. Then you'll have to buy your own meal. So if you come at 10:30 and celebrate the 31st anniversary, we'll take care of your meal that day, all right? Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor. Any other members of the public like to come forward at this time?
Council members, Jermaine Pastor with Students with Aspiring Goals. I just kind of want to just bring notice to the determined cleanup. You know, you guys got to work together, as a staff with the community. I was able to be out there, and I think that we made a big step with that community. I think the focus has been on working with, the gangs and the minors that are, with the homeless things that are going on here in the city. So just to shine a little light on the things that we're doing, and I definitely think and know that that's a step in a positive direction. So I'm excited about that. And I heard someone earlier mention the Bloss Bowl. I definitely will be there. I have a senior that's at Buhack that'll be playing, number 21, Trey Pastor. And then a lot of the other kids that SWAG is able to work with and help them to get scholarships. So we'll have about a good 15 or 20 kids that'll be out there that we get the opportunity to get them on a college campus. So definitely, I would love to see all you guys' faces there, and it should be a good show. Thank you.
Hey, Jermaine. Jermaine, where's your son going?
He is going to University of Cal Berkeley. Yeah, very excited about that. And
Congratulations.
he's taking care of business. He's graduating early. He's on path to graduate early. His move-in date is around January, the first or second week of January. He'll be there 6 months before the 2020 class.
Wow.
So we're excited about that. Yeah, thank you.
So when he goes pro, we get tickets, right? Any other members of the public like to come forward? Hi, Owen.
Hello. Adam Reed, Fruitland Avenue. Owen asked me to bring him down here. He wanted to talk to you guys.
Move the microphone down for you there, Owen.
Good evening, Council. My name is Owen Reed, and I am a sixth grader at Elmerwood School. One of the most exciting things sixth graders get to do is going to sixth grade camp. This year I am selling tickets for Uncle Buck's, for the Uncle Buck's fundraiser. to help raise money to send my classmates and I to Camp Green Meadows. The fundraiser will be on November 20th with pickup between 4:30 and 6:30 p.m. at Elmer Woods School on Bellevue. You can choose either pulled pork or chicken. Both include a dinner roll, coleslaw, and mac and cheese for $10. If you would like to buy a ticket to support us, I would be happy to sell you one. Please let me know.
Thank you, Owen. Any other members of the public like to come forward at this time?
I said the best one for the last one.
Okay.
Attaboy, Chris.
What's that?
My name is Chris Geesey from Atwater. I'd like to see Winter Bay approved.
Put the microphone up, please.
I'd like to see Winter Bay approved by the 4th of July, since this last 4th of July wasn't a good turnout. Best parade floats, I want to see it done by the 4th of July. That's good for the Mitchell ones going get their makeover started and stuff too and stuff. I am in favor of not having a liquor store right there because I used to live over there a long time ago and remember with a bad murder or foster priest years ago. That neighborhood does not need that. It needs positive progress. And I think with that makeover over when it gets done with Winter Bay and Mitchell, I think it's going to be a beautiful city again.
Thank you.
I want to keep it that way.
Any other members of the public like to come forward at this time? See none, we'll close public comment, bring it back to the dais under council comments. Cale?
Well, I want to start out by saying make sure that all the kids are safe for Halloween and all people who are driving are extremely safe. Watch out for the kids on Halloween. I look forward to the Boss Bowl on Friday night and the toy drive kickoff. Thank you guys for that. Awesome job. Don't forget we're coming up on Veterans Day. I want to make sure I let the Downtown Historic Association is getting everything straightened out, and they had some issues, and the progress is moving forward, and look for greater things happening downtown. And then last but not least, Giuseppe, what an awesome event tonight to see Giuseppe receive that. I worked with him on the 4th of July Board of Directors, and he's a great man. He's always willing to say, oh, it's okay. My guys can do that. We can do that. And he sends his guys out and does everything. What a great chance to see somebody get a key to positive progress tonight. Thank you.
Ambrose?
The first thing I'd like to do is ask the residents to definitely come out on the 30th for our special meeting. Voice your opinions on the safety tax. I know this has been a big issue over the last couple of years, so I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on it. It didn't really look like hardly anyone showed up tonight for it, so thankfully we're pushing it back. Next thing, please slow down on Halloween night. You know, kids are going to be in dark costumes. It's going to be hard to see. No party, no event is worth speeding and hitting and ending someone's life. So just be on the lookout for, in every direction there. Also, I want to wish my younger brother a happy birthday today. And also, just to mention that today's also the anniversary of our father's passing, and just want to say I miss you, Dad.
Raymond?
You're always a tough act to follow, Danny. I just want to echo the same sentiments council members Cale and Ambrose had, and happy birthday, Nash. And Danny, I never got to meet your dad, but you're a good guy, so I imagine he's right there with you.
It's actually my other brother's on Ash.
Oh, well, I take that back. Egg on my face.
Sorry, you know, we're Mexican, big family.
That's the first. He's stumped for words. Say something about taxes.
Taxation is theft. Speaking of that, Chief.
Nah, not me. Don't put me in there.
Or City Manager, if you can ask the Chief. The next meeting, I'd like to get an update on what the PD and Code Enforcement are doing regarding the homeless encampment that's over there on Sycamore. We've all been getting inundated with calls regarding that, and just kind of like, would like to find out an update as far as where we're at on that. That's all I have. Thank you.
Okay. No. Okay, I got a few things real quick. Giuseppe, thank you very much. Everybody that came out in attendance tonight, thank you. What a great show of support for somebody who's given a lot to the city. And this was an example why I did this and the council did this, was to promote this kind of thing. It's important to give back, and it's also important that we recognize those that give. He never asked for any recognition. He's never asked for a pat on the back. The man's always given, the family's given, the company's given, and their employees have always given. So this is a good example of, it felt great to give, and I know the council feels the same way. So thank you, Giuseppe, for that. The Bloss Bowl this Friday, you're going to have Buhack and Atwater High at the Atwater Stadium. So it's going to be probably the biggest turnout for a football game we've ever had. So get there early, be patient. The ticket line will be long if you don't pre-buy your tickets. I don't know if you can pre-buy your tickets through the band.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so try to buy your tickets now, because I've been in that line where it goes all the way out and down the street, and it's a wait, but buy your tickets early and have some patience. We will be cooking a lot of food that night. So I think you're barbecuing too, or Jackson will be out there barbecuing?
I have my uncle out there.
Okay.
He's been on staff for a while, so.
A lot of preparation going into this. PD will be out there, fire will be out in the area. This is a huge town event for us. We got our 2 high schools getting together, so I expect everybody in town to be there and have fun. Also, the Planning Commission, I think we had a request for closing the street. We get a lot of requests that go to the Planning Commission, and then they're like, yeah, okay, and then it comes to us. So I don't know why we do that process, why people have to go through a month's process of agendize it on the Planning Commission, get approval, and then move it up to the City Council. I think Planning Commission is pretty competent. If we can legally do that, let that stay at that level. Okay, so if staff can look into that. The first annual toy drive, I want to reiterate, at the Bloss Bowl, if you bring a boxed toy or packaged toy, doesn't have to be wrapped, does it?
Does not have to be wrapped.
You prefer it not to be wrapped. So bring that, and then you choose Atwater or Buhack. So they're going to be competing. When you guys bring your toys, you got to call out Atwater High or Buhack High. So they're competing over there. So some competition. There you go, or Buhack. Also, there was a comment made today about interpreters. We do have we provide interpreters here. So I just want to make sure people are aware of that. If there's anybody with needing interpretation services, you just get a hold of us before the meeting, the deputy city clerk, and we provide those services. So we want to make sure that we are inclusive and we share things like that. And I think that's all I've got. I'll cut it off there. And thank you, everybody, and meeting adjourned. Oh, wait a minute. The meeting will be adjourned to Wednesday. I even wrote it down. Wednesday the 30th at 5 p.m. And we're going to be talking about the possible tax measure on the ballot for public safety. So please show up. Meeting adjourned till Wednesday 30th at 5 p.m.
30th.